Other interesting political news, you have the Supreme Court allowing Virginia to purge illegals from voting rolls after they were previously being forced to do so. Now, this comes to us thanks to the Associated Press. This is specifically by Mark Sherman and Denise Levy, who are writers over there. And they say, quote, Supreme Court's, I love how they put a spin on this because of the evil conservatives. So they say, Supreme Court's conservative justices leave in place Virginia's purge of voter registrations, which, again, is because they're illegals. They're not supposed to be on the ballot. Now, thank God for Supreme Court because, again, it's just almost, I was about to say unfathomable how much they cheat being leftists, but no, this happens so often we should not be surprised. But there's a nationwide issue where you have illegals, again, about 11 million illegals past 43 months now to come to the United States. And a lot of them are starting to register to vote. Who would have thunk it? Oh, yes, pretty much anyone with modicum intelligence. Now, the issue is, with most states, they have a law, a provision that says if you register to vote, you cannot be removed from the ballot if it's 90 days before the election. So Democrats are using that justification to say, oh, yeah, just because they're illegal, it doesn't mean you can't take them off the ballot. Because of this law that says you can't take anyone off the ballot or take anyone away from the voting capabilities if it's within 90 days of the election. Now, thank God the Supreme Court said, well, these people are illegal, so they're not supposed to be allowed to vote. So, yeah, we're going to allow you to do this, obviously. It's quite concerning so many people were rooting for it to go the other way, though. Now, they say, quote, the justices acted on Virginia's appeal from a federal judge found that the state illegally purged more than 1,600 voter registrations in the past 2 months. A federal appeals court had previously allowed the judge order to remain in effect. The specter of immigrants voting illegally have been the main part of the political messaging this year from former President Donald Trump and other Republicans. They say, oh, this is funny. They say, even though it's rare in American elections. Trump has criticized the earlier ruling, calling it a totally unacceptable travesty on social media. Only U.S. citizens should be allowed to vote, Trump said, which, again, the fact that people are disagreeing with him is ridiculous to say the least. They say, quote, Youngkin said voters who believe they were improperly removed from the rolls can still vote in the election because Virginia has same-day registration. He says, quote, and so there is the ultimate safeguard in Virginia. No one is being precluded from voting, and therefore I encourage every single citizen to go vote. They say the option was noted also by the campaign Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democrat nominee for the White House, which, yeah, I don't think anyone should be surprised this is happening. And again, I can't think of a single justification why you want illegals to vote in our federal elections or any election for that matter. And again, a lot of people are saying, well, yeah, this is why they allowed 11 million illegals in the U.S. because they want them to vote. And thankfully, the court is saying, all right, we're going to allow you to disbar them from voting because obviously it's illegal for them to vote. Now, it'll be interesting to see how often does this happen? Does it spread to their states? And just how much of an impact could it have on the election? But as always, let me know in the comments your thoughts because I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.